Watershed moments are significant events in your life that represent a major change on how you think or how you do something. One of my first watershed moments happened when I was in 4th grade, and I want to tell you about that today. Hey Teachable Spirits, I'm Pam, and I give pep talks. Not TED Talks, but pep talks. Today is day 74 of 100 days of posting, the last 100 days of 2024. Watershed refers to the place where a river diverts, and it can go off into a new direction. Probably it splits into 2 directions. So a watershed moment is when your life is flowing along and there is a moment, an event, or even a time period that causes you to change direction. When I was in 4th grade, we had reading groups. For those who may be unfamiliar, teachers in elementary school, usually the lower elementary, may divide the class into leveled reading groups in order to provide targeted support. While my teacher worked with a group, the remaining students were to be working on packets of work. We were given a new packet each week. Now, a little bit of background. I was a very quiet, well-behaved student. Teachers liked to seat me next to troublemakers because they knew that I would not add to the problem. It wasn't fair to make me a human buffer, but it's a common tactic that teachers employ. Well, the kid that was seated next to me was not exactly a behavior problem, but he liked to talk, and he had a million little things in his desk that he liked to play with and chew on. I was highly distracted watching him chew on his pencil, rip his eraser into tiny pieces to throw at other kids, doodle on his ruler, and slowly swallow his brown paper bag book covers, one piece at a time. He was funny and fascinating, and though I was not participating, I was not getting any work done on those packets. One day, at the end of a grading period, my teacher summoned me to her desk. She showed me her grade book and pointed out that there was a whole row of blank spaces where the grades for those packets of work were supposed to be. She told me that she didn't have enough grades from those packets of work to give me a grade on my report card for that subject. My life flashed before my eyes. I was mortified. Thankfully, my teacher threw me a lifeline. She told me that if I pulled all of those packets of work out of my desk, brought them home over the weekend, this was on a Friday, and got them done, brought them back on Monday, that she would be able to give me a grade on my report card. I agreed and went straight back to my desk and pulled out all that stuff and brought it home. And I worked like crazy all weekend to get it done. I brought them all back on Monday, completed, and with a picture that I'd drawn for my teacher as a thank you for giving me a second chance. Were my parents upset that the teacher hadn't said anything until the very end of the quarter? If they were, they didn't say anything to me. Was I mad at my seatmate for distracting me? No, I had not done my work. Period. And it taught me a valuable lesson. From that day forward, I got all work done on time or early. So what is the pep talk for today? Well, a couple of things. You can learn from my watershed moment to get work done on time or early, and it's a great life lesson. Or you can learn not to blame other people for something that you are responsible for. Or you can look back at your own life and reflect upon a watershed moment that meant something to you. I frequently look back at those moments and remember the lessons that I learned. So I'm actually thankful that that happened to me because it was a reality slap that I needed. So let's do our habits. For each of these 100 days of the challenge, I am practicing 3 habits with you. And so the first habit is gratitude. And for today, I am going to say that I am thankful for my 4th grade teacher because I learned a very valuable lesson from her. She probably has no idea of the impact that she had on my life. The second habit is to breathe. And so we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. We're going to do this 3 times. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to drink some water. If you need to go get some, please pause the video and come on back. Let's drink some water together. Okay, that water was surprisingly cold, but I got it down. All right, I want to thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Bye.